Grace and peace to you. This is yours truly, Bishop Bowser, coming at you once again. God is almost always against snitches. A snitch is a person who provides information to authorities or law enforcement about illegal activities or wrongdoing committed by others, often in exchange for leniency or protection. The term is often used negatively to describe someone who betrays their peers or associates by giving information that could lead to their arrest or punishment. A snitch is almost always presented as a bad person, as indicated by the associated slang: rat, tattletale, fink, narc, squealer, stoolie, weasel, and Judas. The scriptures caution against being a snitch or informant who betrays the trust of others and causes harm through spreading rumors or gossip. Instead, the scriptures emphasize the importance of being trustworthy, keeping confidence, and avoiding unnecessary conflict. In certain situations, it may be necessary to snitch or report information to others in order to protect the innocent and prevent harm or further injustice. It is important to consider the potential consequences and weigh the benefits of speaking out against the potential harm that could come from staying silent. Ultimately, the decision to report wrongdoing in order to protect the innocent should be made thoughtfully and with consideration for the greater good. God does not condone or support snitching in a negative or harmful way, such as betraying someone's trust or spreading malicious gossip. The reason being a snitch is morally questionable is that it involves a conflict of interest. On one hand, the snitch is telling the truth. On the other hand, he or she is betraying a confidence. The book of Proverbs, chapter 11 and verse 13, it says, and I quote, "A gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret." End of quote. Snitching is often motivated by jealousy, bitterness, rivalry, and a lack of mercy. When the Pharisees snitched on the woman caught committing adultery and brought her to Jesus and said she should be stoned to death, Jesus said to them, and I quote, "Anyone here who has never sinned can throw the first stone at her." End of quote. A person who is guilty of wrongdoing should never snitch on anyone else. If you want to tell on someone, tell on yourself first. Face the consequences for it and leave it there. Snitching can be motivated by selfish or malicious intentions, such as gaining favor or avoiding consequences for oneself, which goes against God's teachings on humility and selflessness. When Judas snitched on Jesus and betrayed him, Judas acted out of greed and selfishness, disregarding the trust and loyalty he had towards Jesus. Additionally, his actions led to Jesus being arrested, tried, and ultimately crucified, which ultimately resulted in his death. Betraying someone goes against basic moral and ethical principles of honesty, loyalty, and integrity. Snitching can lead to harm or negative consequences for the person being snitched on, which goes against God's teachings of love and compassion for others. God values forgiveness, understanding, and redemption over punishment and judgment. Snitching can interfere with the process of forgiveness and reconciliation between individuals. Let God be the judge and jury and leave it there. because Yahweh is almost always against snitches. Thank you for viewing my video. Please like, comment, and share. Blessings to you. Amen.